Civilian drones are now so popular in the US, the law to control them is failing to keep up. Let's show you an online map here of commercial flights over the US that we've taken in the last hours from flightradar24.com. It shows just how busy the skies over America really are. And this is the main reason why some critics say that civilian drones are unwanted guests in this kind of airspace. In fact, perhaps their worries seem justified, because the number of near collisions has risen with the number of drones in operation. For example, it was in March, a US Airways pilot reported a near miss with a tiny drone over the Tallahassee airport in Florida. And then we went to LaGuardia in New York, which also registered a black drone zipping towards a larger aircraft just 1,700 meters above lower Manhattan. And planes near Los Angeles International Airport, they say that they once saw an unidentified aircraft the size of a rubbish bin just outside the window. And these are only 3 of 15 registered cases. Here's RT's Guy Chichikan.
Commercial drones are about to flood U.S. airspace. Amazon is seeking permission from regulators to test its delivery drones. So very soon, drones may be delivering your online orders. Earlier this summer, the Federal Aviation Administration gave oil giant BP the first permission to use a commercial drone to fly aerial surveys over their operation in Alaska. Congress has another year to decide on rules and regulations for commercial drones. But they're already here, flying legally and mostly illegally, often to the horror of airline pilots. The number of dangerously close encounters with unmanned aircraft is rising rapidly as more drones, big and small, take to the air. Pilots like Greg Cromer are raising the alarm.
I cannot see them. They're too small, they're too fast, and they're too erratic. Another airplane in the sky I know is going this way. That drone can go this way, up, down, fast. Without any warning, they can change directions. So there's no amount of preparation, there's no amount of vigilance that's going to completely make me or any other pilot safe.
America's aviation watchdog says pilots have reported 15 close calls with small drones near airports in the past 2 years. A NASA database of confidential complaints filed by pilots and air traffic controllers has recorded 50 other reports of close calls involving drones over the past decade. In many cases, it is not possible to track down the unregistered aircraft and who's flying them. But when in July, a small drone came dangerously close to a police helicopter in New York, 2 of its operators were arrested. Not only are the drones able to fly off radar, they also crash. In the last 5 years, 236 quote-unquote unsafe incidents have been reported, and that's only among registered drones.
What happens if one of these things falls and hits a kid on the head?
Right.
If it's a politician's kid, we won't have to worry about drones anymore.
There are many what-ifs in this rapid expansion in the use of drones. Many concerns ranging from safety to privacy. What if stalkers get their hands on drones? Anyway, while businesses and law enforcement are exploring all the wonderful ways they could use the remotely controlled aircraft, one operations coordinator with the National Air Traffic Controllers Association described the upcoming integration of drones into national airspace as a tsunami headed for the front porch. After all, the U.S. has the busiest airspace in the world. It's about to get busier and possibly more dangerous. In Washington, I'm Guy Chichikan, RT.